Okay, this is part 2 of what we have been talking. Now we have been looking at the divine matrix and devotion in general, and we see that there is a connect missing where we would like to connect to the infinite energy and use and harness that energy for the benefaction of everyone. So here moving again something that overlaps between every kind of prayer that Greg Braden talks and that Prabhupada or Kripalu talk is the power of emotion, is the power of dedication or dedicating yourself to the benefaction of the world in general or to your primary deity. So that is most important. Now to create that emotion and to understand that your ultimate goal is benefaction of the world, you have to run through the various scriptures that you have so that you understand the importance of selflessness, you understand the importance of devotion, and then when you understand these few things and you understand how you are in a state of entanglement, and let me add one more thing here. So understanding the quantum entanglement is it's again a part of the equation, and you need to get out of that entanglement emotionally where you need to forgive everybody and forget everything, a kind of a feeling. So to get that part you have to understand the importance of devotion and focusing on a deity. Now once you understand that part and once you get these kind of feeling and emotion in your heart, once your mind becomes stable, then you are going to get the power of concentration that you are looking for. And once you attain this level 1, if I may call it, so once you attain this this level where you understand the importance of devotion, selfless service, you understand the power of keeping your mind fixed and get a focus of life, and this comes from understanding and reading scriptures and examples. And once you understand that, then your journey starts on how you're going to activate your Kundalini, or how you can stop this immense energy and use it to your advantage. That's your thought would be. So if you observe from left to right, the down part of the Kundalini, which is the root, it's the toughest to start with and to get working, and the top part, which is the crown, is the ultimate where you can connect with God. So first you should control your emotions, your feeling, your greed, your desires. You should get rid of all of them, and as you move up, then you can focus on attaining that non-duality, or getting all those powers from the cosmos, and then you can do all those miracles. So let me write that here. So let me start with the next part. So if you understand the power of devotion, if you have spent some time in devotion, if your heart has become clear, and this is the first stage where Kripalu Maharaj talks that you have to just cleanse yourself. You have to create that bowl, that pure bowl which is empty, which is pure, which is devoid of any external materialistic desire, so that when you try to put in something, it seeps in, and that's where it makes more sense. So the level 1 is devotion, is understanding that your life is about selfless work, understanding that the powers that you get is important, and it should be used for the benefit of mankind. Once you start feeling all these feelings in your heart, and then this divine matrix, or the all-pervading goddess, or the power of God, or the will of God, would connect with you, and then when you move ahead to the next level and when you try to activate your kundalini, then that would work. So again, if you look at it, if your devotion is weak, if you are selfish, if you are having materialistic desires, you'll be probably screened in the first part itself, and you will not be eligible to move to the next level where you can do meditation or you can activate your kundalini. So that's a kind of screening that is put in, which stops the undeserving one to move ahead and to harness the power from the cosmos using the power of kundalini. Now once you understand this, three mantra that would help you to get started and activate your kundalini. The first is mantra of Lord Ganesh. This becomes important. So the three mantras, or the four mantras rather, that would help you get started is the first mantra is the mantra of Ganesh. The second mantra, and you have to understand that till the time you connect with God, the medium of your connecting with God is feminine, which is the all-pervading energy. So until and unless you get that connect with the feminine aspect of all-pervading God, you cannot move ahead. So to start your journey, you have to start with Ganesh mantra. That's part one, and then you have to start with one of the most important mantra that exists, and if you might have guessed this, it's the Gayatri mantra that is being recited by all Brahmins, and that's the first mantra that you are expected to chant. And if you observe how the Brahmins are, they wear the janeu, they have the chotis at their head, the antennas at their head, and they don't eat anything that has the violent aspect. They follow a strict vegetarian diet. They sleep at the right time, get up at the right time. So ultimately they are preparing their body for the right connect, and that connect could be attained by the power of Gayatri mantra. So moving one step ahead, of course the first part is that pray with your heart, be good, but unless you invoke the deities that are blocking your doors, you cannot move ahead. So that's one part where things are not being explored by Greg Braden or by any other part. So devotion would leave you to the first step. That's and that part is cleaning your vessel. What would you do after you have cleaned your vessel? What would you do after you have become selfless? How would you activate that energy to create miracles? And that's where the activation of Kundalini becomes very important. The first part is activation of Mooladhara chakra, is the toughest part. When that goes right, the other chakras can be activated. When all of this happen, you can connect with God, and you can hold that energy. And once all your chakras are activated, any mantra that you speak would have its effect. So if theoretically, if you want to bring life to a dead person and you want to use Amrit Sanjeevani mantra, which is a mixture of Gayatri and Mrityunjay mantra, you can probably do that if your Kundalini is awakened. So all those miraculous mantra that you have, it's not working because your Kundalini is not awakened. You are not able to connect with God. You are not able to connect with the divine force, the flow of energy that flows through you. So once you have the Kundalini active, every mantra that you have for the miracles would work, and that becomes important. Now there are few important gurus that you would definitely like to hear. The first is Greg Braden. If you are from the western part or the western philosophy, then you should first start with Greg Braden, then move to Prabhupada, which is the ISKCON, and to Pillai. All of these three people, Prabhupada, Pillai and Greg, belong to the western ideology and philosophy. The Kripalu Maharaj is Eastern and reside in India. Otherwise, Prabhupada, Pillai and Greg all reside in the United States. So that the connect you can get there. So after the first initial understanding of why this part is important, you can probably start your journey and focus on the first or the root chakra, and try to awaken that. And once you do that, and how are you going to awaken that? You're going to awaken that by a mantra given to you. Most probably that mantra would be Ganesh mantra and Gayatri mantra. And when you awaken that, and when you move up, you'll have mantra for each of these chakras. And finally, when you activate your crown, or the sahas or the top or the crown chakra, then you can connect with God. And once you are in that connected position, or once you have the energy flowing, then you can use this mantra to create anything from the power of mantra. And that is one reason why when you say Amrit Sanjeevani mantra, or a common and ordinary human would say that mantra, nothing would happen. But when a Siddha Purush or somebody whose Kundalini is awakened would say that mantra, miraculous things would happen. So the idea here was to understand how to activate your Kundalini, how to connect to the divine matrix, how to connect to Goddess, how to perform miracles, and how to connect these Western and the Eastern thoughts to a place where you can bring in harmony. I hope you liked my video. I'll be waiting for your comments. Thank you.